Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. It is raining like the devil outside to start off the daily Shelton, Washington weather and plague rat report. Raining like the devil. Not especially hard, actually. It's just raining pretty solidly, and it's not letting up. So thumbs up for that. It rained a fair amount in the day yesterday, and then stopped and I went walkies, so that was nice. I went walkies, and I like to travel on the train tracks these days, so I'm always walking on the train tracks, and that's a good thing. And then I came back, and that was good. It was nice to come back, so I wasn't just out, walking in a straight line until I froze to death. No hypothermia. Not freeze, but so thumbs up. And of course, nobody's practicing social distancing. Nobody wears a mask, so yay. And of course, the covfefe bug infections are spiking across the whole U.S. There are parts where it's actually decreasing, some states. But ever since they started opening up, which again was not done from a it's safe, it was done from a we're losing money, you need to go out and die sort of reason. So, yay. So, we've got about 120,000 dead so far here in the United States. Yay. And it's going to get worse. I fully expect it to hit probably about 500,000 dead if we're not lucky. So, yay. Anyway, though, not to be depressing, or any more depressing than normal, I'll also talk about the spider report. Yes, of course, the daily spider report. I don't have a ton of spiders in this room at the moment. The visible spiders. There's always spiders in your house. They live beyond your sight. They are there. And there's outside spiders that come in and then, they leave or whatever. But right now, I don't have a ton. There's one back there on the far corner. But that's the only ones I can see in this room. It makes me sad. I get lonely. I don't have any arachnid friends. Now, down in my bathroom, though, that's different. I have this one small body, really long leg spider that's been moving around in the corners up above where you walk in the door and you turn around and she's up in one of the corners. And then I noticed the other day that down below, where my shower door shuts, because it's a stall, it's not a bathtub, it's just a stall you stand in. Down at the bottom of the door, where it all connects, a web had been made, and there was this little tiny, the big body, smaller leg spider there. And it was just hanging in its web. It is just a little tiny thing, about that big total. And so this morning, after I went down to use the facilities and such for the daily morning ablutions, I noticed that the spider up above was gone. But she has expanded her domain. She had traveled all the way down to where that other spider had been hanging. And I was figuring, since she's down there, that other one's probably just a dried husk in a web somewhere. But no, it had actually moved all the way to the other side of the door and was hanging out in a different web there. So she is really being quite aggressive. And by the time I left, she had traveled from down below to up above again. So she's quite active. Thumbs up for that. I don't know why I've lost my arachnophobia, but I don't mind at all. It's a good thing. In fact, the other day when I was taking a shower, I put down a towel as a bath blanket so that when I get out of the shower, I'm just walking on something clean. And part of it I put underneath the countertop that's in front of the mirror so I can do stuff. On the left-hand side against the wall and such, there had been a web with a spider hanging on it. So I knew that there had been a spider there, might still be a spider. Spiders like to be underneath there, so I'm tucking in the towel underneath the countertop, poking it through the web, and just laughing at going, run, run if you're down there, run. I never would have done that before. Now it's like, ho, 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 my fingers are here, run away. It's nice. It's just kind of weird. So thumbs up for that. I don't have a ton on my... In fact, I've pretty much gone through my entire topics list because part of it is I had been doing videos for my game channel. Because I had been doing 3 videos a day on this channel, and then I started doing a video for my game channel. So I took the one video I was doing here and made it 2 a day and started doing that 1 extra for the other channel. But it's not going anywhere, and I can't afford to really spend a lot of time and money making videos that, well, I don't spend money, but I can't spend a lot of time making videos I'm just not going to get paid for. So I haven't been doing anything for my game channel, and I haven't picked up doing a 3rd one for the channel here because it's nice to have time. One of the reasons that I've always pushed and done so much was because if I had free time, that's when the darkness would creep in through the cracks and the depression would get really, really bad. I have... Amelia, will you quit digging? She is digging over around the cat box. She's not digging in the cat box. She's digging around the cat box. Amelia, please leave it alone. Well, she annoyed me to the point. Can I remember what I was talking about? Yeah, it's free time and the darkness creeping in the cracks, and I've gotten further than that now. I don't need to fill up my time so much. It's okay to have free time because the darkness doesn't creep in the cracks as easily. I've locked up a lot of them with reconstruction of my psyche, so thumbs up on that. But I feel like I've got just a little bit too much free time right now. I've been having not darkness creeping in, but just too long of periods where I'm too bored. I'm not into watching videos, but not really wanting to play games, and just nothing to do. And while the darkness isn't creeping in, I don't like being bored either. So I end up just wasting time sitting trying to do something until it's time to go out for a walk. And that's not good. I don't have enough mental energy and mental to-do-itness to write or to do anything really greatly physical. But I've got too much energy to just sit there and do nothing. So, probably going to have to start doing another video again, just to have slightly less free time to add more structure and form to my structureless and formless life. You gotta do what you gotta do. And you do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever gets you through the night. Like, what was it? Elton John and John Lennon did the song together. Whatever gets you through the night, it's alright. It's alright. As long as that whatever gets you through the night doesn't involve like murder or anything like that. You know, once again, your right to swing your fist ends where my nose begins. So whatever gets you through the night is alright as long as you're not infringing on somebody else's rights. Or if you are, make sure that you have a mutually agreed upon safe word so it doesn't go too far. Thumbs up on that. So past that, just been surviving, trying to think of the story ideas, trying to work on stuff to keep things alive. One thing I was talking about with my counselor, therapist, and I can't remember I've talked about this before, was I've come to a very zen state about my writing. Because I'd mentioned that to him, and probably here before, when I was younger, I wanted to be a paid published writer before I was 25 years old. That was my goal. Paid published writer. Have a book before I was 25. But my alcoholism really got in the way of that. And by the time I was 25, well, I was drinking really, really hard and not writing all that much. And it has been a fight and a struggle since becoming sober, because I wrote on and off while I was drinking. Just did more drinking than anything else. Since I've gotten sober, I've gotten married and had to deal with my wife dying in front of my eyes for 10 years out of our 12-year marriage. And then since then, I've been trying to just recover from the depression. And unfortunately, with the fibromyalgia and such that I have as physical issues, it makes it really hard to just write, because it takes a lot of energy to think. And I don't have fully recharged batteries when I wake up. Normally, when you have no underlying issues, your rechargeable battery gets pretty wiped out by the end of the day. You go to sleep and then you wake up and you got a full charge. And that's nice. Maybe only 90%, maybe only 80%, depending on how well you slept, but it's a pretty good charge. When I go to sleep and I wake up, my rechargeable battery is like maybe 40% on a really good day. And then it goes down from there. I gotta really ration that. And unfortunately, thinking and then leaning forward and physically typing it all out is a lot of work that takes up energy I largely don't have. But I had achieved a Zen state talking to my counselor, my therapist, about this. If I never get published, pro-published, that's okay. That's okay. How many people from 50 years ago writing books do you see on bookshelves now? And how many people go to where there are bookshelves? How many people from 50 years ago do you remember now? How many books are still in print from that time? The odds of your books still being in print 50 years later are extremely low, even if you are published. So it's not for posterity. It's okay if I never become a pro-paid professional writer, because I have written my whole life. I have been published. I have been published in paper products. I have been published online. My writing has been seen and heard because I have read my fiction on my videos. I have been published. I have been paid because I've been paid through YouTube for my YouTube videos. So I've sort of achieved half the goals. If I ever get paid and published that way, it'll be nice that it would supplement my income. But it's not going to make me immortal. It's not going to keep my name on people's lips after I die. So it's okay. That doesn't mean I'm quitting my goals of being a published writer. Well, after talking about being published, but if I don't, that's okay. And if I do, that's okay too. So, thumbs up about being Zen. So when I talk about my story stuff, yes, I've admitted it may never go anywhere beyond right here. And that's okay. That's okay. So what? I mean, even if I get published with my cosmic horror stuff, even after I die, no one's ever going to write stories in that setting like they do with Lovecraft stuff. So, And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left one. Good, bad, indifferent. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that. And even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, I'm amazed I can remember anything at all. Getting better all the time, but so let me call it my Chrome, hopefully. And we have DIEUX Surf, SCERF, don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much. Cesar BUCURICA, thank you very much. And Just Sherman 4, greatly appreciated. Brothers Bampot, thumbs up. We have Monsterology 666, I like the name, thank you. Moto Riders, greatly appreciated. And Russian Timing, thank you very much. And I don't know. I'll have to take another look at that. Then we have Heroin Father, Heroin, HEROINE, you know, a heroine, not heroin. Father 666, thumbs up and thank you. We have Carolyn Bufano, thank you very much. Shay Hernandez, greatly appreciated. Lily, thumbs up. Thomas Cornman, thank you very much. DZ Vodan, I am nowhere close, but thank you very much. ASTN Returns, greatly appreciated. Miguel LABA with a accent mark over it. Oh, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Beastman, BIESMAN, thank you very much. Cast Cody, greatly appreciated. And Aaron S, thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you in the comments. We have Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Grub, thumbs up and thank you. Doing well. We have Weston, greatly appreciated. Resign. A heck of a name, thank you very much. We have Keanu Sorrel Horse, thank you very much. And XO, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Amy Milan, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you so much. Whether or not I said your name, each and every person that left me a comment. If you could, check out my various links at Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could, donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people. That would be beautiful and awesome. If you wanted to help me out but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below if you could check that out. And if you didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link as well. That'd be very cool if you could check that out. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Thumbs up for that, very cool. Got lost there halfway in my talking. Well, thank you very much for having watched to the end. If you've watched this far, many people have been checking their own analytics and noticing that, after 3 minutes, viewership just goes boom. Everybody talks about this. It's bizarre. I don't know why or what, but after 3 minutes, people's interest in videos just stops. I watch videos to the end, so if you're one of them that does as well, thank you very much. It is appreciated. Greatly, greatly, greatly. So thumbs up. I have this video. I have another video to edit and render. I got something I need to do for later today, so we'll see how that goes. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Be as safe as you can, and we can't stop fighting. We can't stop fighting. We have a situation that is not good, so never stop.